Well, hello everyone. Welcome back. This is Dan. You're joining me once again for What Remains of Edith Finch. Whoa. Uh, sorry if I'm a little jumpy. That surprised me a bit. Uh, Partly because yeah, it's dark right now as I'm playing with this right now, and I have the lights on because I remember what happened in the last episode, and I'm a little unsettled to say the least. But I did promise you the next time that we get into this that I was gonna go into the basement, and here we go. Let's get it done before I change my mind. I don't think this is a scary game, like one that's like the purpose is to scare you. So I think it'll be okay. I gotta say, I'm not gonna be playing any scary games on this channel. No, sir, Rebob. Uh, Mostly because I'm a scaredy cat. I freely admit it.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Well, I mean that would make sense. I mean this is like Sven's workshop. Made a lot of stuff. He hurt himself here on this blade. Is it still blood soaked? No, maybe. It's a little rusty. But yeah, no scary games on this
I
channel.
saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
Packages of what? There will be no scary games on this channel. I am too scared to play them. I do not
I thought
want.
maybe she was hiding presents.
I do not want to be buying new underwear every time I play a game. Thank you very much.
It turned
Whoa.
out she was hiding a lot more than that.
Holy cow. What? My dude. Yo. Edie, what you be doing? What you be up to, Edie?
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone.
Yeah, Walter was the one who...
She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
And was that down here in the what looks like a bomb shelter?
If there's a pattern in all these stories,
There seems to be one.
I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he lived down here. He must have seen his sister get murdered. Like, this view is fake. He's down in the basement. How long did you live to? 53. Yeah, you got to be a bit older. Older than your sister, at least. Jeez. Made it to April 1st? April Fools? For real? That's some cruel joke. Did you actually go to these places, or did you just collect postcards?
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years.
Holy cow.
On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything. Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly.
Dude was seriously traumatized.
And then one day, everything just stopped. Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave while I still can.
So dude has been here for 30 years. Something was like been making the house or his bomb shelter tremble every day for 30 years, and then it stopped. And then it stopped for a week, but whatever it was on a schedule regularly was shaking the place. But it's almost like metaphorically it was out to get him just like the rest of his family, and he's just been here trying to stay safe all the while, and now he's decided he's got to leave. Although I can't get past this stool. Oh wait, here. I have to leave while I still can. It's an emergency exit? What the heck?
I know it's out there, somewhere.
Whatever it is, just trying to kill him. Maybe it was trying to get to him in Barbara's story, but he hid, and then Barbara ended
Whatever
up
killed Barbara
yeah, was trying to get him first, I think.
and Molly
And Molly?
and Calvin.
Ah, jeez.
Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me.
So he just broke his own way out of his own bomb shelter. Yeah, he just busted a hole up all on his own to get out because he was sick and tired of being sick and tired. But yeah, whatever it is that's been killing the family, like the curse or whatever, I mean, it's still out
Whatever's
there.
out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food.
If all you've been eating is canned peaches,
I don't mind if I only have a year left. Or a month. Or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Of course it's a train. Jeez. Oh, man.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
Wow. Wow, dude. Yeah, this thing's been killing everybody in the family, and holy cow. Like, everybody in the family has been dying to something, like some kind of like curse, and it makes you think, what's gonna happen to Edith? Like, is all of this truly happening? Did all of this, or is it like all fairy tale spinning and oh, I don't know what word I'm trying to come up with, but like conspiracy theory craft. But like, people are dying. Like, her family is like perishing. So it's got to be true to some extent, right? But to what extent? And is Edith, is she also susceptible to this? Ugh. Oh man, it's so dark. I gotta get out of this basement. Oh, it's nighttime already. Jeez. Okay. Alright, calm down. I wanted to check these other rooms here. What was in... Okay, there's two rooms? Is this another room? Sven's room.
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
Oh, we were in Edith's room, so we were in here. Sven, Finch, Edie. And whose rooms are these? Oh, Calvin and Sam, we were in their room already as well.
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
Ah, crazy. Whose room is this? Gregory.
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
Well, I mean, if that's what you were, was normal to you, I mean, you wouldn't know otherwise. Mount Rainier. Oh, so this is in Washington. Did we know that? I don't remember if we knew that. Okay, so we were in those rooms already. So now we're gonna go, and we were up this room. This was in Barbara's room. So let's go to the attic.
Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
Okay. So, how are we getting up there? Should we follow this power cord? Where's this power cord going? Guess not. Dude. Okay, so we can't go that way. We were in Barbara's room. So where do we go now? Do we go downstairs? I suppose we do? Or... Oh, maybe what we need to do is we need to follow Sven out where he was. Ugh, so dark. I hate it. I hate it. Give me some lights, please. Jeez. So I think we're supposed to follow Sven, because we've gotten to every other person's room except for the rooms in the attic. Why would Dawn have locked that? Why did they all leave that night? What happened that night that they all left?
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
Maybe because she believed in the curse as well. I mean, given what's happened to the rest of the family, I honestly don't blame her for feeling that way, because that's certainly valid, especially after all of this.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
Probably. I don't blame him for how he ended up.
But if she never told me about an uncle under the house...
What else did she not tell you about?
I can only imagine what else she was hiding.
Exactly.
I don't want to make the same mistakes she made.
What mistake did she make? This must have been all his trash. Yeah. Just be careful of that train.
Something that's still alive. Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe two.
Maybe two.
I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself. And found out what happened to everyone else.
Okay, so I guess Edith's journey, her purpose for being here is to find out about this curse, find out what happened to everybody else, because she needs to know what was happening and why things ended up the way they did. which is why she's filling out this family tree. And so, and she might be the last one because they don't know about Milton. He went missing. And everyone else, like all these extra leaves, they married into the family.
But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem.
Perhaps.
Maybe we believed so much in a family curse
that it ended up
we
being
made it
true.
real.
Yeah. I was just about to say, like, if you believe it hard enough, maybe you do make it real. Yeah, the train was what got him. Well, no more train because there's no more track. Well, I wonder if this takes up to the rest of the house.
I don't know if I should even be writing this.
Probably not. Maybe this diary entry is what somebody else, like Edith, finds after
Maybe it'd
her
be
death.
better if all this just died with me.
I don't know. It's tough to say stuff like that. What's a chair doing there? Okay. Sure. Well, people were out this way.
But I thought you should know about your family.
Wait, who is this entry for? Are we playing Edith, or are we a descendant of Edith? What?
And the history you're a part of.
It feels like it's a descendant. Did she? Okay, I'm confused now. Officially confused.
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
Yeah, absolutely. That's exactly what I was saying. Super confused.
I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
Well, yeah, they did. There was enough quote-unquote proof to satisfy their thought pattern, their thought process, and why they would feel that way. And it's not necessarily proof, but like in the Matrix, they said that, you know, your mind makes things real. If you believe something hard enough, like you effectively make it happen. Like if you think that you're an idiot, you probably will act up and act out the part of an idiot. Not to say that if you believe yourself hard enough to be like intelligent, that you would be. You would certainly make yourself believe that you are, but you probably just end up sounding like a douchebag narcissist. Okay, so this is the outside
When you look
way.
at the house, had that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness.
That's probably the right mixture. Imagination.
Any of it seems possible.
Yeah, imagination, stubbornness, and madness. Yeah, those are some. That's an interesting mix there. That's for sure. So maybe we are not Edith after all. We're somebody else. Somebody who's
I think
related.
we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it.
Well, as Walter was saying, if you're around something long enough, you will get used to it, and like it just doesn't bother you as much, which is the case. I feel like that's human nature. Like if you like you get a new computer, right? And it's super fast. After a while, that's the speed it is. And then when you get something even faster and you go to it, you get used to that and you go back to the old thing. And you're like, oh, this is super
What kind
slow.
of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
What? That's a thing? I mean, everybody anticipates that you're going to have to die at some point, but to build the cemetery first is, that's backwards.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but
But what?
the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one.
Really? Christopher, Shadow, Scatsy, Oliver, Bob, Bailey.
3 of the gerbils were mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Oh, yeah, I mean, that's a thing. What's this?
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Yeah, there's Barbara. Barbara Fitch, the star. Walter. Looks like a cave of some sort. Yeah, he came out of the cave and he died from the train. Edie. Did she die reading? Did reading somehow cause her death? Because Sven probably died after his tool accident. He did go to the hospital, but we didn't hear anything further about it. Calvin, yeah, he died because he wanted to fly. Molly, she died, yeah. Her diary says something about animal attack. Yeah, see, there's the cat that she was, and then became the owl, and then became, and the tail is probably the monster tentacle, I'm guessing. And then there's more of the cemetery up here.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
Two paths to get up there. No, 2 different cemeteries. Yeah, Odin was the one who he tried to move to the new land with the house.
She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
Yeah, the house. And who is this? Yeah, this is his family.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand.
Can we go see the house?
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
Well, it was her old original house, so, I mean, I get it. It's crazy that it hasn't rotted away by now. Yeah, look, the rest of Washington's out there. Whoa.
But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from.
Yeah, she's probably was, like, getting really paranoid. Like, everyone else in her family dying young, early, catastrophically, suspiciously.
Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Yeah, Sam, he was the military man. Greg, Gregory, that was the one with the bathroom. And Gus, I don't remember reading anything of him. Yeah, Gus and Gregory, we didn't see any diary entries for them yet. I wonder if we will.
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
Yeah, Lewis, Milton. Why is there a crown? Did Lewis marry Sanjay? Sanjay ended up being 36. Lewis, 27. Milton. Looks like a paintbrush, maybe?
We never found Milton's body, so my mom insisted we were putting up a monument, not a tombstone.
I can't imagine the pain that would be like. I wouldn't want to be honest.
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now.
But she's gone,
Part
unfortunately.
of me thinks this is what she wanted all along.
For you to find
For me to
out.
come back someday. And find everything out for myself.
Would have been so much better for her just to tell you, so if you had questions, she could, you know, help with that. But now, you don't have that.
But looking back on it now,
This was the table when we were a cat we jumped on to try to get that bird.
if she told me there was going to be so much climbing,
Probably wouldn't have bothered.
I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Holy cow. Jeez. So I think we are Edith's child. Her daughter, maybe. So how old is the person that we're playing now? 22 weeks pregnant. Jeez. That caught me off guard.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
Yeah, I was just saying that they were very similar that way. Makeshift birdhouses. A light barbecue.
They were both pretty intense.
Whoa. Avid hunter much? Oh. Yeah, not...
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Yeah, I would say everyone is. So Sam was the military man, but I guess he also liked cameras, and he liked taking photos.
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Oh, is that part of the reason why he joined the military? I guess maybe he didn't want to be afraid, so he wanted to meet it and just face his fear. Kay. Who is Kay? Kay Finch. Airline ticket. Kay seems to be a woman. Perfume bottle. Oh. Looks like a jewelry box. Maybe a ring? Wife, maybe? Alright, let's go read his diary entry. Yeah, lots of cameras, guns, medals. Seems like he was pretty accomplished. Yeah, it looks like... Is that his child, maybe? Yeah, I think that's him. His child? Grandchild?
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
What? Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
So that was Edith's mom. So bait, rifle, binoculars, ammo?
It's too early, Dad. Hey,
Perfect.
it's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit.
Odin Finch National Park? Really? He got a park named after him?
Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
Oh, did she pick up his photography habit?
Aw.
Oh, she must have.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
What else are we trying to...
Not have drunk all that coffee.
Wait still while I take a picture of you.
I definitely. Hey!
That's a keeper.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Don. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Don, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years.
This is why they were so similar, because they had a very good relationship with each other.
Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip.
That must have been a
Grandpa's
long
Fen
time
taught us
ago.
how to fish, how to build a fire. We found an old logging trail. There were deer everywhere. I bet if I could remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time.
Dad!
Good eyes, Don. Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Where is she? Oh,
Dad, I...
Just breathe. Turn off your imagination. Focus on your target.
so he's teaching her survival skills because the curse, maybe. You never know. Maybe that's the reason why he was pushing her to learn all of the survival stuff.
Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Dawn, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong.
Ooh.
Great shot, Dawn!
She's crying over the deer.
I'm proud of you, Dawn. Always remember that, okay?
Oh, we're supposed to run over and take the picture.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
so-
normal, Dawn. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad!
Oh! Oh. Oh, is that how he died? For real?
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Yeah, the way that her own dad died. Jeez, man. What a way to go. And for a Marine. That's why you double tap, guys. That's why you double tap. Actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna call it a day here. That was... Man, that was a bit much. It took a little too much out of me. Yeah, parent and child, and I mean, this was Edith's mom and her granddad, and like, you know, a young child learned to bond with their parent and witnessing their death, and man, partially having a hand in it because she shot the deer, but the deer didn't die, and it ended up killing her dad. Woo, this is a bit heavy. But I am outside of that whole, like, you know, scare dark terror thing. So that part is good, but feeling pretty crappy right now. I mean, I'm sure that's what the game is intending, but yeah, this is crazy. I hope you guys have enjoyed, I guess is the word I want to say, the experience with me. I hope that you are intrigued enough to come back and find out more about the Finch family, because I do want to find out more about what's going on here. So, if you feel the same way, please look forward to the next video, and I will see you then. Until then, everyone, bye.